I move, elevated, modulated with adaptive. Now the riding smooth and stature, take a picture, that's a shine. You should capture with a flick of flame. Crawl with the trunk and bang. I be throwed in the game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's Italy taking on Puerto Rico. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could.
Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Seth Lugo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
John Birdie at the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Sal Frelick. And ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Close, but called a ball. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Up and in, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
One out, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a pitch. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Arrighetti.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Willie Castro. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time. And the 3-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. And that's ball four.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Fouled off down the right side. First and second, no outs here in Game 5 of the NLDS. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Got him. And that is a big first out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Off the plate inside, 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Riley Green waiting for a turn at the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 5. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. And that's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In there. Got him looking for the K. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down. Elliot Ramos digs in now. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in this decisive Game 5. On the ground. Fletcher fires over to first. And that will end the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Lugo back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
The punch out there, 2 down.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Two out, space is empty. Fastball for a strike. Up and in, ball 2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now 2-1. And a good eye there. And a foul ball. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's David Fletcher. That one missed. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars out front here, 3-1. And we're back. Vic Caratini at the plate. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Canzone makes the grab, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Enrique Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. That one pushed foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. On to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, John Birdie. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The pitch. That one fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense or range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The wind and the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick, struck out looking in his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Fly to left his first time. And that skips into dirt. Just missed. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Birdie at second. Frelick at first with no outs. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He powers that one out of here. His second homer this series, and they lead it. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. First offering misses badly for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one fouled off. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one is inside. The pitch. And another ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's 3-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Canzone, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. Swung on, belted. Back there. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. Outside low, and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty to the plate. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, David Fletcher. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. And he chases that one. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro. The right-hander back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Outside. The 1-2. That one to first. Pasquantino. He handles it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor. A walk and a run scored his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Inside, just missed. And a pitch. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ohapi down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Tristan Casas. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one pulled foul. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Fraley brings it in with a nice running grab. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. Italy on top 6-3. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And now, Nicky Lopez. Lugo back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now it's going to be John Birdie. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Fly ball down the line. Velasquez on the move. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. Sal Frelick will hit next. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that is ball one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered in this game. That's out to center field. Has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom four, here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Singing game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through. You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he takes a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Now a chance for Victor Caratini. Up and in, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here is Nelson Velasquez. And ball one to the right fielder. Caratini over at first with one away. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed. Willie Castro to bat next. And it's strike two. Line to left. That one hops against the fence. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with two outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. That's outside. Ball one.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Out there to center. Ramos going back on this one. And there's one down. Benintendi to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball. This one in the air, center field. Ramos sizing this one up and makes the grab. 2 away now. Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. On a bounce right side, Lindor tosses to first, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joey Cantillo up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Palante warming up as well. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Francisco Lindor. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. And the first offering is not close.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
The pitch. To third. Birdie. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Pitching change here, Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Fletcher. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lang getting loose as well. And a good eye there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 3-0. And he walked him.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 gone, runner at first. Nicky Lopez now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fletcher, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Birdie in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Fletcher rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. First pitch just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars out front 7-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Tristan Casas. Eric Getty back to work. And he gets tied up right there. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Festa getting ready to go. Number 55 also throwing. And the righty deals. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Bounce to the right. Pasquantino. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Riley Green. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip. Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
1 down, base is empty. Upstairs. High fly ball out to left field. On his way over. They got it for out number 2. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Fletcher. The throw to first. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Emilio Pagan. At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5.